Okay, hi everyone. Okay, today we are going to have our class about actually not really class, just revision. Okay, just for fun. Okay, just some tips and trick want to share with you all about revision SK015 chemistry chapter 1 matter. Let's wait for another 5 minutes for others to come in before we start, and then I will use bilingual dua bahasa. Okay, so if I'm too fast, right, maybe you can write down over comment, and then my helper will notice me. Okay, thank you. So today, Ramiza and Nana from P2T8 will help Madam for this broadcast. Thank you very much. Okay, let's wait for another 5 minutes. Okay, let's Madam check at the back stage for a while. Okay. Okay. Okay, selamat pagi dan selamat petang dan salam sejahtera semua. Good morning and good hi everyone. Today we are going to start our tips and tricks revision SK015. Okay, without wasting any time, let's start. Okay, first question. Have you subscribed Tiger and Cat channel by Madam Kong? If haven't, please click subscribe now. Thank you. Okay, and of course you can view, share, like, and comment all my videos. Okay, I will try my best to reply you as soon as possible. Okay, so please click subscribe. Thank you. Okay, next. Is it familiar with this slide? This is the continuous assessment that you have gone through before. So what is your score for this 60 marks? Okay, I think some of you already know, but some of you haven't. If you ask about the chemistry lecturer, right, they will tell you only can be announced on next Monday, means during study week. So you just wait for it. After that, you can try to message your tutorial lecturer. I think they will tell you your continuous assessment marks. Okay, since you have gone through all of this, right, you notice continuous assessment can help you a lot. So next sem, if possible, please try your best, score full marks. If you know the trick already, right, actually lecturer will try their best to help you. Just depends on you whether you want to help yourself or not, study or not. Okay, if you hardworking enough, not a problem for you to score 60 over 60. Okay, next, our objective for today. Okay, want to discuss the writing test for chapter 1. If you look at here, chapter 1, 21% over 80. So meaning that 25% is come from chapter 1. So no matter how, you must learn and master for chapter 1. Okay, then chapter 2, 10 marks. Chapter 3 not included. Chapter 3 excluded because you already did the assignment for chapter 3. And then chapter 4, 70%. Chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 4. After chapter 1, the next topic is chapter 4. You have to focus on chapter 4 and then chapter 7. Okay, so still got time for you to master for this 6 topic. Don't give up. Okay, now let's think. If you want to score A, normally it's how many marks? Okay, your target is want to score A, right? Okay, so you check. Imagine, just estimation, continuous assessment you score 50%. And then normally target for A is 80%. So for your writing test, right, means you have to score 30%. 30% meaning that your score must be 60 over 80 for this writing test. Okay, I repeat, kalau you nak score A, seandainya continuous assessment anda 50 markah. Jadi, kena tambah 30 lagi. Kalau you nak 30 markah, maksudnya writing test anda perlu dapat 60 markah. Okay? Jadi target for final exam is 60% and above. This is just prediction for madam. Okay, this is just prediction. No black and white. Okay, so I just saja want you all have a target. You must score how many marks in order to help you to get A. If your carry marks, your continuous assessment is lower than that, so meaning that you have to score higher for your final exam. Okay? So this is our learning outcome for today, chapter 1 method. So I will focus on 5 topics. First one, average atomic mass. Second one is chemical formula. Third one is concentration measurement. Fourth is balanced chemical equation. And the last one is stoichiometry. Let's go through one by one. Are you ready? Okay, first one. Okay, just now madam say, the first one is what? The first one is average atomic mass. I mean, this is not meaning that you no need to study for proton, electron, neutron. You have to study as well. Okay, you must know the definition for these subatomic particles. And then you need to know how to define proton number, nuclear number, and isotope. Even though during final exam, they would ask you, what is the definition of proton number, nuclear number, isotope? But they would change the question. Okay, you have to understand what is proton number, nuclear number, and isotope in order to help you to answer the question. So for example, write isotope notation. If you don't know what is proton number, nuclear number, how are you going to write the isotope notation? Am I right? So let's check with this question. I give you around 1 minute. Check whether you can solve this problem or not. An ion X with charge positive 1, neutron number 20, proton number 19. Write the isotopic notation for ion X. Okay, try. Okay. If you try this, right? Okay, I think most of you can get the answer like this. Am I right? Okay, I want to tell you. Sorry, no mark is given. Why? Because the proton number is given. It's 19. You can check what is the element with proton number 19 in the least constant. So the correct answer should be like this. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So be careful. Seems like the question very simple, but there are some tricks over there. Here. Okay, next. Relative atomic mass. I think since standard, not standard 4, form 4, you already know the definition for relative atomic mass and the definition for relative molecular mass as well. Okay. So you should familiar with the term. Okay, this one is the mass of one atom of an element compared to 1/12 mass of one atom of carbon 12 with the mass of 12. Okay, then another thing, new thing that you learn is average atomic mass. Okay. So you must remember the formula of average atomic mass, which is sum of chemi. The key is represent the relative abundance, can be percentage, can be ratio. Okay, of an isotope of the element, and the isotopic mass of the element is the mass. Yeah, so be careful. Sometimes you will choose the wrong mass to substitute, because sometimes the question will given 24 and then 24.33. You are not sure using which one. So practice make perfect. Let's look at some example. Before proceed with the example, I want to ask you: is it average atomic mass is equal or different with relative atomic mass? Sama ke tak? Tanya sendiri. Average atomic mass sama dengan relative atomic mass ke tak? Okay. Ataupun sama je, ataupun berbeza. Kalau berbeza, berbeza dari segi apa? Okay, we check. Okay, this is one of the example from lecture notes, right? You check. Normally, the question will ask you to find the average atomic mass first. Formula, substitution, final answer. Okay, with unit. And then if the question continue, ask you to find the relative atomic mass, meaning that you have to compare with carbon-12. So the difference is average mass with unit, but relative atomic mass without unit. The similarity of these two is the value. Both of them having the same value. Okay, if a question asks you to calculate the percentage, okay, of compound A and compound B, isotope A, isotope B, and then the average atomic mass is not given. Actually, you no need to worry. You can refer to the least constant because average mass of a compound or of an element actually is same. The value is same as the atomic mass, relative atomic mass. So meaning that you can find this value by using this constant. You just go at this constant, check Rubidium, what is the relative atomic mass. So meaning that once you satisfy all the relative atomic mass, actually you know the average atomic mass. The difference just unit. Average atomic mass or average molecular mass with unit AMU. Okay, clear? Okay. Normally, right, the question for average atomic mass, there are three types. One is graph. So you must know how to read the graph. The second one is percentage. And third one is ratio. Okay, I won't go through the detail with you all. If you want to know more details about this, okay, you can go to my channel and then go to the chapter 1 playlist. Okay, playlist chapter 1 matter. So there are total 22 videos that related with matter. Okay, you can go for the isotopic average atomic mass revision. From this video, I have gone through all the exercise with my students. So you can check again from this video. So I have to take note, there are three possibilities when the three type question that might ask in average atomic mass in terms of graph, percentage, or ratio. Okay, so this is the video. Okay, I will show, okay, this is in graph, and then this one is in ratio, and then this one is in percentage, and then I will explain one by one. Okay, second topic, chemical formula. So this is the definition for empirical formula and molecular formula. And then the relationship between the empirical formula and molecular formula is molecular formula equal to an empirical formula. Okay, so let's check the exercise. I give you 1 minute to go through this exercise. Seems like simple, but there are some tricks for this question. Okay, you try and do it now. Everybody, you can take out a piece of paper and then try. And then take out a calculator. Okay. Check for this question. Okay. Step 1. Identify the mass of the compound of each element. Since given is in percentage, right, you can straight away by using percentage. Okay, 54%, 35%, 13.5%. You just straight away use the percentage and then find the number of mole. Then find out the simplest ratio by comparing with the smallest number and then identify the empirical formula. Okay, this is all the steps. We check the answer. Okay. Okay, assume mass is equal to 100 grams. So I think step 1, no problem. Step 2, also no problem. Okay, just divided by the molar mass. Okay, but be careful here. 2.5. The trick is here. Some of you might round off become 3. Cannot. Okay, don't round off. Try to get a whole number. So identify the empirical formula based on the simplest ratio, meaning that over here you can times 2 and then you will get 5. If hydrogen times 2, right? Okay, the simplest ratio times 2 for the carbon, you need to times 2 as well. Okay, then this is the simplest ratio for this compound. Okay, so empirical formula is C2H5. Okay, what is the molecular mass for C2H5? 2 times 12 plus 5 times 1. So N equal to 87. So you calculate and then N you get 3. So the molecular formula equal to relative molecular mass over empirical molecular mass equal to 3. So you times 3. Okay, sorry, there is a mistake over here. So the final answer is C6H15. Okay, C2H5. Okay, there's some error. Just ignore. So the final answer is C6H15. Okay, always remember, don't round off. Okay, next question. Okay, so this question is a bit difficult, hot, but you have learned before, so should be no problem for you all. The mass of a sample is given, and then there are 3 elements, 3 compounds, 3 atoms, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Burn in pure oxygen and obtain this mass of carbon dioxide, and then this mass of water. Given the molar mass is 376. Find the empirical
Madam,
formula. Yeah.
The calculation before this, yang sebelum ni,
Mm.
untuk empirical formula 4.5, bukan 5.4.
Oh, 4.5. Okay, terima kasih Ramiza.
Sama.
Thank you. Okay, I just do some correction over here. Here is 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Yeah. So everybody please, okay, the most important point I want to deliver over here, right, is don't round off. Okay, you have to take notes, don't round off. If you get 3.33, you times 3. Okay. Thank you, Ramiza. Okay, I don't want to waste my time for the correction. Let's proceed for here. Okay, if the step is still the same, step 1, find the mass of each of the atom. Okay, always remember, for the mass of oxygen is use the total mass minus the mass of carbon minus the mass of hydrogen. So this is the mass of oxygen. After that, you just form the table, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, substitute the mass over here, and then find the molar mass. Okay, molar mass for compound, carbon for atom, hydrogen for atom, oxygen, and then you get the number of mole. So use the lowest one. Which one is the lowest one? Okay, 0.01185 is the smallest one. You just divide it and then find the simplest ratio. Okay, over here, yes, this one you can round off. 5.97, 1.99, yes, this one is equal to 2. This one is equal to 6. So the empirical formula is C2H6O. Okay, meaning that, okay, what is the n value? You just use 376, okay, over 12 times 2 plus 1 times 6 plus 16 times 1. So equal to 8. Okay, so C2H6O times 8 equal to C16H48O8. Okay, so this kind of question, yes, you can round off. The trick for this question is how to find the mass of oxygen. Over here is oxygen. Sometimes if you try, you pass your question, right? Okay, in UVWXYZ, element UVWXYZ. So don't be panicked. The steps still the same. Identify the mass of each compound. Okay, calculate the number of mole, find the simplest ratio, identify the empirical formula, and then using try to find the n value by relative molecular mass over empirical formula mass. Okay, so this is part 2. Chemical formula. Okay, next. Part 3. Concentration measurement. Concentration measurement, there are 5 concentration measurement that you need to know. I think you're quite familiar. Molarity, percentage by mass, percentage by molecule, mole fraction. Actually, there are another formula for this topic. Density. Okay, what is the formula of density? Have to remember, it's mass of solution over volume of solution. Yeah, don't give the formula like mass over volume. No, you have to write down the full term, because there's another formula is mass of solution equal to mass of solid plus mass of solvent. Okay, you have to clear about this, because you check the molarity is over volume of solution, mass in liter. But for molarity is mass of solvent in kg. And then the number of mole, or the number of mole is referred to the number of mole of solid. Okay, so number of mole of solid. Okay, over volume of solution. Here is over mass of solvent. So what is the relationship between solid, solvent, and solution? Solution equal to mass of solution equal to mass of solid plus mass of solvent. So this one you can refer to my video in playlist chapter 1 as well. Okay, I think percentage by mass, percentage by volume should be no problem. Mole fraction is mole of A over total number of mole of all components. Okay, based on your syllabus, right, normally we ask involve two components. Another one sure is water, because water is the solvent, H2O. Okay, now let's check for this question. Okay, for this coming question, there are three questions. Where student will feel
Madam,
confused. Yeah.
someone asking us question.
About?
When we have 2 plus 2 and when didn't.
Sorry,
I have a question. When we have 2 plus 2 and when didn't.
plus 2 tu rujuk apa?
I don't know.
Okay. Later I answer the question. Later I check. The plus 2 is referred to what? Okay, can you clarify a bit? The plus 2 is referred to what? Okay, next. Let's proceed. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, student will confuse, right? When do we need to do assumption? Actually, it depends on the question. If the information given by the question is clear, you can find everything, then we no need to assume. For example, this question. Okay, I give you 1 minute. You try this question first. It just identify. Based on this question, can you identify the mass of solid, mass of solvent, and mass of solution? Okay. Without assume, can you find out the mass of solid, mass of solvent, and mass of solution? Yeah. Now explain. Okay. Plus 2 and when didn't. Plus 2 refer to what? Nezuko-chan. What is the meaning of plus 2? Okay. Okay. So for this question, we no need to do any assumption. Why? Because, okay, if we check, density of the question is given, mass of solution over volume of solution. Okay, we know the density, and then the volume of solution is given. Okay, you check. The unit, here is mil, and then here is mil. That's why no need to convert anything. You just straight away use 1.195 times H2O. So this is the mass of solution, which is 979.9. Okay, if you success to find a mass of solution, okay, the mass of solid is given. 167 actually is the mass of solid. 167 is the mass of solid. So what is the mass of solvent? 979.9 minus 167. That's one is mass of solvent. So for part 2, the question asks about molarity. Actually, the question can extend to ask you molarity as well. Okay, means mole of solid over mass of solvent. Okay, so no problem. You don't need to assume anything for this question. Okay, once you success identify the mass of solid, mass of solvent, and mass of solution, the question can ask you about percentage by mass, molarity, and one more is what? Mole fraction. Okay, and mole fraction. Okay. Next, how about this question? This question very simple, just 35%. Okay, percentage by mass. Okay, the percentage by W/W is percentage by mass, and then density given 2.6 gram per mil. That's all. Okay, you just know 35% is the mass of solid. That's all. So in this case, you need to do assumption. Okay, the assumption that you need to do, right, since in percentage, we straight away assume mass of solution is equal to 100 gram. Then solid 35 gram, and then the solvent is 65 gram. Okay, again, no problem already. So you can solve the problem about molarity. Just have to make sure that you write down the formula, molarity, mole of solute over mass of solvent. Mass in kg, mass in kg. For molarity is mole of solute over volume of solution. Mass in liter or dm cube. Liter actually equal to dm cube. So this is your answer. Don't forget unit capital M or mole per dm cube. Okay, unit in cis. Some of you write, okay, the success to file 24.93 without the capital M, without the unit. So sorry. Okay, you cannot score full marks. Okay, 1 mark. You lost 1 mark. Okay, yeah? Make sure your final answer with correct unit. Okay. And then you also need, please check the next question. How about this question? Okay, ya? Macam mana soalan ni? Solution. Okay, given here is solution containing 1 to 1.8 gram of zinc nitrate per liter. So in 1 liter, yeah, 1 to 1.8 gram of zinc nitrate. The density 1.107 gram per mil. Okay, molarity means number of mole of solute over mass of solvent. What is the mass of solvent? What is the mass of solution? What is the mass of solute, solution, and solvent? Okay. Step 1, analyze. So you have to know. In this case, you have to assume volume of solution in order to help you find out the mass of, okay, to find out the mass of solution. This is solid.
Madam,
Yeah.
ada soalan, ada orang tanya. When assume the mass of solution, it
Soalan
must
ni.
be 100 gram or we can assume 1 kilogram.
Okay, depends. Okay, in this question is in percentage. If in percentage make you easier is 100 gram. Actually, if you assume anything, you will get the same answer as well. But I just teach you all the easiest way. Okay, you boleh buat assume apa-apa je, jawapan akhir akan sama. Tak percaya, you boleh try soalan ni, you assume mass of solution is 200 gram, mass of solution is 2 kg. Yang janji apa yang you assume, you cari balik mass solute, mass solvent. Okay, you buat dengan konsep yang betul, jawapan akhir masih sama. Okay, Madam ajar you cara senang. Kalau dalam percentage, straight away, assume mass of solution 100 gram. Okay, tapi untuk soalan yang seterusnya, dia bukan dalam percentage. If the question not in percentage, the easiest way is 1 liter or 1 kilogram. Depends the question. Okay, in this case, I will assume the volume of the solution is 1 liter. Okay? Assume volume of solution is 1 liter. So density is given. I can find out the mass of solution, 1107 gram. And then the mass of solute is given, 121.8. Okay? A solution containing 1 to 1.8 gram of zinc nitrate. Here is referred to the mass of solute. So I can find out the mass of solvent. Why I need to find the mass of solvent? Because it's molarity. Molarity, where's the formula? Yes. Number of mole of solute over mass of solvent. Always remember, change to kg, change to kg. And then at the early step over here, you have to find out the mole of solute, 1 to 1.8 over the molar mass. Student, everyone, please be careful. When you find the molar mass, double check. Sometimes the students so careless. Okay, when they check the molar mass, right, they will use the proton number. They sum up the proton number. Molar mass and proton number is different thing. Okay. Madam, nak tegur, nak ingatkan semua, ingat pastikan anda tahu baca list constant. Yang mana ialah proton number, yang mana ialah molar average atomic mass, relative atomic mass. Okay. Tengok betul-betul. Okay, jangan panik, jangan confuse. Nanti balik pergi buka tutorial, tengok balik list constant. Tengok yang mana ialah molar mass, yang mana ialah proton number. Okay, please don't use proton number to calculate the molar mass. Okay, so and then just no problem, ready. So this assumption is 1 liter for volume. Volume of the solution is 1 liter. Okay. Yeah. So step 2, find out the number of mole. Write down the formula, substitution, find the answer with unit. If you notice, right, for chemistry calculation, keep on repeating. See, over here. Again, formula, substitutions, find the answer with correct unit. Here. So just now we went through 3 questions. Okay, check when we need to assume and when we don't need to assume. If we assume, how are we going to assume? I just repeat a bit. So in this case, no need to assume anything because we can find out the mass of solution, mass of solvent, and mass of solute based on the information given. But for this question, just given percentage by mass. And then since percentage by mass, we assume the mass of solution means jumlah solute campur solvent dapat solution 100 gram. So once we assume 100 grams, straight away we can find the mass of solvent. Okay. And then for this case, we try to assume mass of solution is equal to 1 liter in order to help you to find out the mass of solution. After you found the mass of solution, since mass of solute is given, you can find the mass of solvent. Okay. The purpose of the mass of solute is one to find out the number of mole. Okay. Okay, now it's part 4. What is the time now? Yes, we still got around 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. That's why I say I can finish within 1 hour. Just a brief revision class. Okay, balancing equation. There are 2. One is inspection method. Okay, I think you're quite familiar with this one because since Form 4 you already study how to balance the equation. The way you learn in Form 4, yes, that one we call as inspection method. Okay, you have to use the correct formula, means, for example, magnesium. So Mg, and then metallic element first, followed by non-metallic atom, then hydrogen and oxygen, and then check to ensure that the total number of atoms of each element is the same as on both sides of the equation. Okay, this is the inspection method. I think no problem for you all. This one, ion electron method. Do you still remember the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7? Okay, have a look first. Okay, so you must remember this step in order to help you to balance a ion electron the redox equation. If you forget the step or you mix the step, so sorry. Okay, there is tendency to get wrong for this question. So let's, and then the last one, step 8, don't forget, very important. If step 8 check the equation, if the number of atoms and the total charge of the left hand side, right hand side, or the reactant or product side is the same, congratulations. Normally means you get the question, you answer the question correctly. Okay, if not balanced, please try again. Okay, while you try again, right? Okay, the paper you pay already, you no need to garis macam mana. Just take another piece of paper to redo again. Okay, just put a slash. No need to liquid anything. Okay, if you check, oh, I get wrong for this question. Okay, you just slash and then answer again. Okay, no, don't waste your time liquid. Okay, or use your correction tape. No need. Okay. Okay, let's check. For the redox reaction, there are 2. One is acidic medium, another one is basic medium. So let's check for the acidic medium. Okay, divide to 2 half equation, oxidation and reduction. Okay, over here you must know how to calculate the oxidation number for the element. Okay, this one you can check by yourself. Okay, so over here, simple. This one I straight away I know is oxidation because 0, 2 plus increasing. The oxidation number is increasing. So oxidation. Okay, for this one you have to calculate by yourself. N is N, because I don't know what is the oxidation number for N. Oxygen, yes, -2. -2 times 3, -6. So overall is 5, +5. Yes, for this one, -2. Reduce. Okay, reduce. So this is reduction. Okay, step 1 you must write like this. Okay, step 2. Okay, normally for the second step, right, I will recopy the equation. The step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just combine. You no need to write so many times. When you write many times, right, 1, wasting your time. Number 2, tendency to get wrong is high. Why? Maybe you forget the negative charge. Maybe you forget the 2 atom, you forget the 2. And then maybe you miss some part, certain part. Okay, that's why you just combine. Okay, let's check. Atom, this element 1 to 1. Okay, no hydrogen, no oxygen. So balance the charge. Okay, 2 electrons. Always remember must add the electron at the more positive side. Okay, next for this one, because N 1 to 1. Okay, 3 oxygen. Here only 1 oxygen. So you balance the oxygen with water. So there are 2 water. Next, balance the hydrogen with H plus. Over here. After that, balance the charge. The charge at this side is 0. And then the charge this side is positive 4, okay, is positive 3. Positive 3. 4 times positive 1, positive 4. Positive 4 plus negative 1, so positive 3. Here is 0, here is positive 3. That's why you need to add 3 electrons. Okay, next, make sure both sides have the same electron. Times 3 times 2. Okay, so step 7, just combine everything. Cancel off the number of electrons. So this is the balanced equation in acidic solution or acidic medium. Okay, don't forget step 8, double check. Okay, we are. So just double check. I didn't show the slide. 3 Cu, 3 Cu. 2 nitrogen, 2 nitrogen. 6 oxygen. 2 times 3 here. Here, 2 oxygen plus 4 oxygen. Yes, 6 oxygen. And then here 8H plus. Yes, H plus. Okay, I try to write down something. Yeah, I can write. Okay, over here, negative 2, positive 8. Here, positive 6. Okay, sum up, positive 6. Yes, the charge for left hand side and right hand side is the same. Okay, so for sure this equation is correct. Okay, how about balance the equation in acidic medium? Sorry, in basic medium. It's the same, huh? The step 1 until step 8 is the same, exactly the same. But you have to add on 8 hydroxide at both sides, equal to the number of hydrogen. By using here, okay, total there are 8H plus. That's why I 8 hydroxide or at the left hand side and 8 hydroxide at the right hand side. Okay, and then you join the hydrogen ion and the hydroxide ion become 8H2O. Okay, then cancel off 4. Here remain 4. So this is the equation for in basic medium. Combine the H2O and then cancel. Okay, so this is the final answer. Is it clear? Okay, sometimes, right, the question straight away asks you to balance the redox equation in basic or acidic solution. Not a problem for you as long as you remember all the steps. Okay, how about this question? Okay, this question a bit tough. I give you around 3 to 5 minutes to answer. Everybody, please take a piece of paper, practice. Okay, try to do this question. Okay, oxalic ion. Okay, given C2H04. So meaning that I highlight with red color, meaning that this one you have to pair with this one. And then the blue, manganese ion. So pair with this MnO2 plus ion. So there are 2 equations already. So step 1, you should identify which one is oxidation, which one is reduction. Okay, maybe some of the students so excited straight away. Oh, what is the volume of the solution? Straight away, M1V1 equal to M2V2. Then so sorry. Okay, you get the wrong answer. Nampak soalan ni you kena fikir sikit. Tak mungkin begitu senang. Okay? Tak mungkin begitu senang. Ada ion-ion. Lepas tu suruh you cari volume. You have to form the redox equation. Yeah.
Madam,
So, yeah.
ada orang tanya soalan. Any tips to identify the equation is basic or acidic?
Depends on the question. The question will tell you. Okay, if the question asks about acidic medium, you just balance it using the acidic way. If asked about basic medium, you could proceed for the basic medium. Continue at hydroxide. Okay, if seldom got question asks you to identify is acidic or basic. But if the question asks you to identify, actually it's quite simple. You just look at the final equation, final equation. If final is hydroxide, mean basic medium. If the final equation with H plus, so this is the acidic medium. Okay. Kalau soalan suruh buat acidic medium, sampai sini sudah cukup lah, tak payah proceed lah. Kalau soalan suruh basic medium, baru proceed sampai sini. Jangan pergi buat extra, tak cukup masa nanti. Baca soalan betul-betul, highlight. Okay, try this question, balance this question. To recap your skill, how to balance this equation, the redox equation. Okay, jangan dipengaruhi oleh water ah. Okay, don't affected by this H2O. Actually, H2O is nothing over here. So, okay, step 1. Apa tak? Success identify the oxidation or reduction. Okay, you buat dulu, madam tunjuk je. Madam tunjuk macam mana you kira. So, 2C plus 4 negative 2 equal to negative 2. Atau orang bubuk X, Y, Z up to you terus pakai C je. So 2C equal to negative 2 plus 8. Sementara madam buat ni, you all pergi buat balance cuba buat balance. So that's why the C is equal to positive 3. Okay, untuk ni adalah C2O4 C2O4 to negative. Okay, untuk CO2 C plus negative 2 equal to 0 because there's no ion, so equal to 0. C equal to positive 2. Okay. Nampak something? Okay, let's check again. MnO4. Mn plus 4 negative 2 equal to negative 1. So, Mn equal to positive 7. So, positive 7 reduce. Okay, tapi yang ini mengapa kurang? Apa yang saya kira? 2C, negative 2, 2, CO2. Oh, here there are 2. Something be careful. Madam kira silap kat sini. There are 2. That's why it's positive 4. Okay, is it positive 4? Yes, positive 4. Okay. Okay, faham madam sedang buat apa tak? Madam sedang kira oxidation number untuk setiap elemen ni. Kita tengok ni carbon, 2 carbon, campur 4, negatif 2. So sama dengan negatif 2, kita tengok sini negatif 2. Jadi 2C sama dengan negatif 2, pergi sana, campur 8, so equal to positive 6. Jadi 1C sama positif 3. Jadi madam tu lupa 2 kat sini, be careful, okay, 2 kat sini. So C plus 2 negative 2 equal to 0, C is equal to positive 4. Senang buat salah. Okay, senang buat salah. Jadi berhati-hati. So nampak tak? Bertambah oxidation. Yang ni lagi senang. Positive 7. Yang ni terus positive 2. Menurun. So that's why this is reduction. So step 1 must identify the oxidation equation and reduction equation. Atau orang check oxygen, hydrogen, itu pun boleh, tapi madam suka kira oxidation number kerana 100% correct. Okay, step 2. Salin semula, copy everything. Check. There are 2 carbon, check for the element. So put a 2 over here. Then oxygen is the same because 4 oxygen, here also 4 oxygen, no hydrogen, straight away go for the charge. Over here is negative 2. Here is 0. So always add the electron at the more positive side. Okay, same for here, 1 to 1 Mn, oxygen is 4, so plus 4 H2O. And then next is for the hydrogen, plus 8 H plus. Okay, all the atom is balanced. Now check for the charge. Here is positive 8, negative 1, so positive 7. For here is positive 2. So meaning that here is more positive, you need to add another 5 electron in order to make the left hand side and right hand side have the same charge. Okay, now what is the next step? Balance the number of electron. So 2 times 5, 5 times 2. Step 7, do it by yourself. Just copy everything. Okay, 5 C2O4, 2 negative, 10 CO2, and then plus 10 electron. For here, 10 electrons, 16 H plus, 2 MnO4 negative, form 2Mn2 plus and 8 water. Then join both equation, you get this answer. Okay. Now, only proceed with the question. What is the volume of the solution? Will completely oxidize oxalic acid. Okay, now you have to apply. M1V1 equal to M2V2. Please check for the ratio. Okay, for here, this is 5. Okay, and for this one, this is 2. So substitute everything, you get the answer. Depends on you. If you remain the volume in mil, you can give the answer in 10 mil. If you want to change, also no problem, because this one is not concentration measurement for the molarity or molality. That's why you can remain your answer in mil or liter. Okay. That's all for this question. Last part. Okay, stoichiometry. So this is definition for limiting reactant. This is the definition for percentage yield. Okay. So if the question asks about definition, but normally won't ask, okay, you have to write in sentences and then write the formula for percentage yield. If kita tak tahu apa soalan akan tanya, mungkin mana tahu dia memang tanya definition, kita tak tahu pun. Okay. Jangan bagi formula. Okay. Bagi dalam ayat, definition must in. Wording, okay, you can wording plus formula, no problem. But don't only formula. Okay. Actual yield over theoretical yield. Actual yield is from the experiment. Theoretical yield is from calculation. Stoichiometry calculation. Okay, these are the steps, okay, that involve in limiting reactant. So you go through first, check one by one the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, first, must find mole both reactants. After that, must compare the mole between the reactant based on the equation. Okay, after compare the number of mole, okay, you have to check the available needed, whether it's enough or not, or more than that or not. Okay, you check lah. Normally you use less than or more than the keywords. Then only identify. Once you success identify the limiting reactant, step 5, the question might ask you bermacam-macam question. What is the mass of excess reactor? What is the mass of product? What is the volume of the product? What is the number of particles? What is the number of molecule? Okay, all is about mole concept. Okay, Okay, do you encounter this problem? When you solve the problem related with stoichiometry, sometimes need to find the limiting reactant. Sometimes no need to find the limiting reactant. And then sometimes the question didn't ask for limiting reactant, but you still have to find out the limiting reactant. Okay, maybe some of you will be confused about this. Try to check these 3 questions. Okay, you try to check these 3 questions. Okay, semua orang baca dulu. Thank you, Guan Yi Ong. Yes, 2 times 0, 2 is 0. Yeah, okay, equal to 0 because the molecule, because the molecule, the total charge is equal to 0. That's why carbon equal to positive 4. Yes, thank you, Piranish. You have madam answer. Okay. For these 3 questions, if you look still, actually we no need to find the limiting reactant. The first one, there is only one reactant. What for you find the limiting reactant? Hanya dia je. Limiting reactant hanya ada satu je. Apa nak cari? Tak payah cari. Memang ikut dia. Okay. Number 2. Okay. Excess oxygen. Ammonia and oxygen. And then the question say ammonia gas is allowed to react with excess oxygen. Automatically, ammonia is the limiting reactant. Okay. The third one. Complete combustion of copper sulfide. Meaning that this one, react completely during the combustion reaction. Okay, completely combustion. That's why CO2S is the limiting reactant. Okay, quite familiar, right? Because this is a tutorial question. Okay, in this case, we no need to find the limiting reactant. We automatically find the number of mole for ammonia, we find the number of mole for copper sulfate, and then compare the mole of ammonia, and then compare the mole of copper sulfate for the rest question. Okay? Okay, look at this question. Ammonia react with copper oxide. And then nitrogen gas, solid, copper, and steam are produced as the following equation. Okay, equation is given. Don't be so happy. When the equation is given, please double check. Check whether balance or not. Okay, just double confirm, double check the coefficient over here, is it balanced? Okay, just right hand side, left hand side, check. Okay, and then the mass of the ammonia is given, the mass of the copper oxide is given. So over here, there is no hints for you whether it's ammonia or copper oxide is the limiting reactant. So for this case, you must find the limiting reactant. Okay, so let's check how to find the limiting reactant. Just simple mass over molar mass. Okay, normally I will encourage my student, okay, put around 4 decimal places. Okay, for certain lecturers, you talk about a 4 significant value. 4 significant value means 1.0859. Also can, but don't give only 2 decimal places, okay? Because this one is not the final answer yet. Okay, jangan bagi 1.0 cukup lah. 1.0 tu teruk sangat. Okay, dia akan lari. Okay, and then this one is 1.1321 mole. Okay, or you can give 1.132 also, no problem. Okay, remember unit. Okay, I make a box over here because later we are going to use this value. Next, how to, haven't finished yet. That one just step 1. Okay, step 2, you have to compare the number of mole between both reactants based on the equation. Okay, 2 to 3. Based on the number of mole from the step 1, 1.0588 mole of ammonia. You calculate by stoichiometry. Okay, you get 1.5882 mole of copper oxide. Please take note, equivalent. Please use the sign equivalent. Don't use arrow. Okay, equivalent. So you get this answer. Once you get this answer, you compare. Okay, if you are using 1.0588 mole of ammonia, the mole needed for copper oxide is 1.5882. Please go and check just now. There are how many mole of copper oxide? 1.1 only, but needed 1.5. Meaning that it's not enough. So you have to make the sentences, the explanation, the amount of mole of copper oxide given, 1.1321, is less than needed. Okay, which is 1.5882. So which means that not enough. Copper oxide is the limiting reactant. Clear? If you twist, right, if you twist 3 mole copper oxide equivalent to 2 mole ammonia, right, you also get the same answer, but you will get the excess reactant first. Then only determine the limiting reactant. It's the same way. Okay, the keywords given, provide, available is get from the question over here. This is the given, provided, available. Depends on different book use different term. Actually, it's the same. And then the calculation part is needed or required. Okay. Okay, now you finish the first part, determine the limiting reactant. Now, step 5. Okay, question can ask you calculate the mass of nitrogen gas produced. Question can ask you about percentage yield. Question can ask you about what is the mass of excess reactant remaining. Okay, over here, you always must compare with limiting reactant. You must compare with the mole of limiting reactant. So, which one is the mole of limiting reactant? Just now we success find out, okay, yes, this is the mole of the limiting reactant because the limiting reactant is copper oxide. So we need to compare with 1.1321 mole of copper oxide for the rest of the step 5. Okay, step 5 question. Clear? Oh, one missing over here is the depends as long as 4 significant value or 4 decimal places acceptable. You just proceed your calculation. Okay, suppose 1321 over here. Deng, 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 deng. After calculate, so you get 0.3774 mole. Okay, suppose there's another step over here. One step is missing 0.3774 mole. Okay, and then time molar mass. This part you have to take note. Nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, hydrogen gas, chlorine gas, all in 3 atom. Oxygen gas 16 times 2. Nitrogen gas 14 times 2. Okay, and then hydrogen gas 1 times 2. Chlorine gas 35.5 times 2. Please take note. Okay, so find the answer with unit. Next, percentage yield. Okay, percentage yield is the actual yield over theoretical yield. Since just now you already find the actual theoretical yield, which is 10.57. And then normally the actual yield given by the question, so it's 10 gram. So just write out the formula, substitution, final answer with unit. All the calculation step in chemistry, you must write down formula, substitution, final answer with unit. Okay. Okay, and then the last part, calculate the mass of excess reactant removed. Okay, again, must compare with the limiting reactant. So you are using the 3 mole, 2 mole, okay, So this is the number of mole of ammonia needed for this reaction if you compare with the limiting reactant. But given, let's check, just how given is what is the mole of the given mole? 1.0588. 1.0588 is provided given. Reacted 0.7547. So the excess provided minus the reacted one, you get 0.3041 mole of ammonia, the remaining ammonia. Okay. If the question asks about mass, you need to time molar mass 17, so you get the answer. Okay. I think that's all for today. Before end our lesson, okay, and our revision class for today, right? Just share some tips with you all. How are you going to study SK015 chemistry? First, lecture notes. If you don't have lecture notes, you just go to Google site. I already prepared the Google site already. Okay, you can search from the SDS group, the top one. There is a site. You can find all the lecture notes, past year, video, everything arranged in orderly. I'm the one who arranged, that's why I know. Okay, so you can refer over there. The learning outcome, everyone, everything you just check. And then you check the video. If you want to do the revision for the video, you can go for the chemistry YouTube channel, Unit Kimia KMPK, or my channel also can. You can have a look. I have done the video for chapter 1, 2, 3 no, 4 no, 5 no, because I already conducted all the lesson during face-to-face class 6 and 7 years. Okay, then you have to prepare your own summary notes that suit you. Okay, buat sesuatu nokta yang you suka rasa familiar dengan you. Kalau you baca nokta tu you rasa confident, you boleh ingat banyak benda. Especially nokta tu ada contoh soalan ke, formula ke, okay, you buat untuk dia. Tutorial exercise and past year, very important. I encourage you all, right, before you go to sit for exam, right, try to redo again your tutorial and past year. Bukan buat cantik-cantik. You buka, tengok, try. Tengok boleh buat ke tak. Pelajar selalu anggap dia boleh. Kalau you baca nokta, you baca buku, you rasa you boleh faham. Tapi bagi satu soalan you buat, you stuck. You tak boleh. Kerana you kurang practice. So, last time I will keep on compulsory my student to redo, but this time no more already. Up to you. Because all of you are adult, right? So you know what are you going to do. What should you do? So try to go through again for the tutorial exercise and past year one more time before exam. If you haven't tried yet, please try it now. Still got time, huh? Okay, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to consult with your tutorial lecturers. Okay, practical lecturer also can. All chemistry lecturer is willing to help you all. Okay, we are one family. We're ready for help. Okay, so just ask. Okay, good luck and all the best. Before that, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Okay, thank you everybody. If got question, just ask. Okay, any question? I allocate around 5 minutes for Q&A. Okay, if no question, right, you can leave the channel. Okay, thank you for your support. 137 of you. Thank you. Bye. Study now. Sharp, 1 hour, settle. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Bye. Aaron Santa Sami. Okay, Jajin, bye. Purin, bye. Rose, bye. Welcome. Jayin. Okay. So I will end my broadcast, Okay, thank you. Love you too, Alif. Okay. Terima kasih, Nana and Ramiza. Nana and Ramiza.
Welcome, madam.
Next live
Welcome,
bila?
madam.
Ada orang tanya next live bila? Ya, aku fikir dulu kerana madam pun ada exam. Okay? Ya, aku habis exam saya dulu.
Madam exam?
Ya, madam ada exam juga. 3 jam. Kena buka webcam lagi. Okay, bye Aisyah. Welcome. Bye Aisyah. Okay.